Hello everyone, Evelon here. Just want to make this quick video about using exotic ships and like why they are a good choice. They're well balanced in terms of stats. That's mine right there, by the way. I just want to check the frigate mission, so I'm going to talk as I do so. Okay, here we go. What I'm really hoping for are superconductors. Doesn't look like I got them. My last video, I was having a problem with recording for some reason, but I made a video on a freighter farm or capital vessel farm. Now you can make passive income. And this farm, real quickly, could produce 20 circuit boards, to which I sell. But also, you can make quantum processors, which are even more money. So I kind of like to save them up for that. Get the superconductors and whatever else I need. Well, a superconductor and circuit board makes a quantum processor. So let's just double check that. Yeah. And of course, for the superconductor, you need semiconductor, and I forgot what else. But this video is about the exotic ships. The max slot on an exotic ship is 20 slots so far. This is version 1.77, I believe. The Visions update 177. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's it. It's either 177, excuse me, or 178. So this ship is a 19 slot. I don't know how to jump in it. Okay. So now looking at this. Now first I want to mention, don't get anything under 19 or 20 slots, because it's not going to be worth it. The reason being is because you're not going to have enough room to put tech in. So 20 being the best, definitely grab that. 19, 18, I mean you could do it, but it's probably not worth it. I would just hang out for 19. Now, the reason I like these, because I have a 38 slot fighter, I have a 48 slot hauler, and I find that I use this the most because it's just fun to use it. It's a great balance, like I mentioned before, and I'm going to explain that. So first with damage. Now, this is pretty good, 46% bonus. That's the equivalent of having an A-class fighter, because the A-class fighters will give you anywhere from, I think, 45 to 49 on damage. It might be in the 40 range, like 41, 42, but I've seen them mainly in the mid to high 40s on damage, and this is the equivalent of an A-class fighter. Every now and then you'll get an exotic that will spawn that will give you like 35 bonus on damage. I have seen it go that low, and that's like having a B-class fighter. So, you know, not just the slots, but also pay attention to your bonuses. You don't want anything too low. Try to get the damage in the 40s, shields in the 50s, which I think they always will be, and hyperdrive in the upper 50s to low 60s, which is the equivalent of having an S-class Explorer. And on shields, I'm jumping around here, but on shields, that's the equivalent of having an S-class hauler. And 56 is pretty good. That's good protection. And of course, I put only 3 shield modules for this ship. I'd rather take advantage of the damage bonus, so I put 5 photon cannon modules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, actually, what I want to take advantage of the most is the hyperdrive. That gives you a massive 62% bonus. And I put all 6 S-class modules on the hyperdrive. And just as importantly, the indium drive. Because without this, you can't go to blue stellar systems. In fact, this takes you to all the stellar system types, whether it be blue, green, red, yellow being the default. So you're definitely going to want to have that in there, which is why I say once you start adding tech, that's when that matters. And I just have the economy scanner, and I leave myself just 1 slot because I have the fuel for relaunching and the fuel for the pulse engine. And this here, I fill it up, and you could get, I think, 3% per jump. So I don't bother storing warp cells because really you don't need it. You could jump a lot of times with this ship. and the max range is 2,336. Oh, and I also have the rocket launcher as well. I'll just want to show you guys something real fast. Remember, the damage was 46, the shields were 56, and the hyperdrive, I don't have an Explorer to show, but the hyperdrive was 62. So this is an A fighter, 38 slots, and that has a little bit more, but still proves the point. And an S-class fighter would actually be even 10% higher than that. I'll jump in the, what is this, an A or an S? That's an A. This is my S. Okay. And I was saying on shield, for protection, it's giving you the equivalent. Well, this is a little higher at 58, but that was 56, so 2%, really no big difference. That would give you the equivalent of an S-class hauler. So this is why I like the exotic ships. Too bad they don't have 48 slots, or you can't like build them up to 48 slots. That's something I would like to see in the future updates, where you actually work on your ship. There's a channel I follow, Steven Silverbeard, and he mentions the same thing, and I agree with him. We should have customizable ships, or at least, if okay, you can't give us that, at least let us build the exotic ships up to 48 slots, or even 38 slots, but at least give us that option. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, hold on, wait for these guys to pop in. Which is funny, because the frigates are not talking to me now. No communication. I have a fleet of 30, I guess that's the max. I thought it was 50. Yeah, I guess the max is 30 for PlayStation. Okay, I'm gonna jump to another system. That's the core. I'm actually trying to travel to the rim. So if I go in the opposite way. Everybody heads to the center. I want to go to the outermost reaches. And you can just see how far this could jump. This is about the range. Anything further than this. Let's show you that one more time, to give you an idea of the range that you could take advantage of. That's about it. Yeah, we'll go here. I might as well show this. I'll check out that freighter too. These guys don't really present the challenge. Just waiting for the NPC ships to kill them. They like do no damage. All right, I want to get this over with now. Try not to hit the freighter. You know what you could do? I'm actually doing this the hard way. If you're in a battle, if you're in a space battle, fly away from the freighter, and they'll come to you. Get yourself a good distance. This guy was already following me, but his buddy, once I kill him, his buddy will come after me out here. That way you don't accidentally hit the freighter or capital vessel. Unless that was it. Okay, so I want to check this out real fast. It's similar to the one I have. Let's see. Actually, no. remembered. I'm not going to check it. That means I had to rebuild that whole farm. I'm not going to do that. I'm interested in that fighter that just flew in. That's a 38 slot version. Watch this as an S. Yeah. How much you want to bet? And then I would have to give up my exotic ship. No, it's a C. I'm glad to see that. Because if that was an S, you can't call other ships in the space station. I would have had to give that up, and I would have. And, you know, despite the video I made, you make that trade because they're very rare S-class fighters in 38 slots. I would have made that swap. Hot ice. Yeah, we need that. Because that is used to make... That's part of the circuit board. Hold on. What is hot ice used for? Quantum processor. Cryo pump. That's why I want it. Nope, don't want that. I'm trying to find a replacement. But this has been good so far. Okay, now I get to show you a proper battle with this, since these are the more toughest ships in the game. And this is where the extra damage and shielding is going to come in handy when you come across these high bounty ships. And the shield could take punishment. And he was just bombarding me, and it took it pretty well. Okay, so that was just a little demonstration on the exotics and what they're capable of and how they're well balanced. The only con, of course, you have to deal with the low slots. And hopefully in the future you could start filling these in. And I don't make it easy. Make it hard where you have to, like, maybe that's what a stasis, not so much a stasis device, but okay, a quantum processor would be used for that, plus another piece of technology you could add in. Like, so you have to work at it. You can't just, get it and start building it up to, a higher slot, whatever that max may be, 38, 48. But it would just be a fun side project to do, something, something different for the game. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was obvious for late game players, advanced players, whatever. But for you beginners, I made this more for you guys. Alright, so, hope you enjoyed it, and I don't make videos much, but when I do, I guess I'll see you in the next one.